Today is Monday, the 22nd. Saturday was my birthday, so I went out and got myself this as a present. It's a, you can barely see it, but yeah, PLM. It's basically is a Toda replica manifold or header, or you want to call it. I got this because I'm going 2.5 inch exhaust on my car. This, according to the guide, is only a day old. Most of the, let's say, aging is just from sitting up. But I checked the inside of the actual piping. There's hardly any carbon deposit. The only issue with this manifold is there's two slight dents. That's from his car being too low and just going on and off the trailer. But it's not, you know, so bad where it's probably like dipping on the inside of it. I think it should be fine. But yeah. This is basically part 2 of my head unit install. So this is the thing I was talking about last time, where to get to install the head unit. To go into this area. So this is the single DIN kit, or whatever you want to call it, and this is by, if I can find the company name, but it's by Just Fit. That's what it's called, and it's apparently is a company under Pioneer in Japan. So I'm guessing it should be good quality stuff. I'll unbox it now. So I just opened it up there. This is what's on the inside. I'm guessing, yep, instructions in Japanese. Warning in Japanese. And this is what I needed. It's just these brackets. Okay, so we got the brackets. We got a fascia plate. This is like a foam gasket to stop vibration. Some bolts, I'm guessing just for the head unit, and then we got the adapter harness, which I already have, so this is like a spare. But this is for the older Hondas. This is a 16 pin harness. I already have the harness for the 20 pin, so I didn't really care about whatever came in the box. I just needed this thing and probably this. So I'm just gonna install this according to the instructions. What's neat is there's actually a little picture of the exact same climate control as my car. So it has the coin pocket and the AC, and does the EK basically. But yeah, I'll probably just do it according to this so I don't fuck it up. Yeah, basically it is an EK in it. Look at it. The dash is exactly the same, except for these. That's probably like a EG or something. I'm going through the instructions here. This is explaining that you need to put that foam tape around the fascia plate. Okay. So then the next bit, which I didn't know you had to do, is, okay, so here is Civic. Okay, that's the Japanese way of saying Civic. So them two bolts, these things, basically go here and here on this. It says there should be like a bracket in behind the dash that you're supposed to hook onto, which I didn't know about. That probably stops it, the head unit, from sinking or something, like, because the way this is designed, there's no way that it's gonna stop it from flopping down when it's inside of it, if you get me. I got the brackets installed now, both sides. It's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, there's only like certain holes that will actually line up with this bracket. Then I just use the screws that's provided with the head unit. So I got this, you know, fascia plate. I wrapped it with the foam that's provided. They give you more than enough, so you just have to trim off the extra bit. But yeah, that's done, so it's wrapped the whole way around. then according to the instructions, I just have to just slot it over, I think. Okay, so that's on. My mistake was I thought I had to put the brackets on first and then this slides over. You can't. What you need to do is, so the brackets have this hook. You have to hook both ends to the plate, right? So you have this like U shape. Okay, so it's the brackets and then this plate. And then you take the head unit and you slide it from the back in like this. So then it lines up with the holes, then you screw it in. Okay, so if you're gonna follow my directions, this is probably like the worst how-to. That's more or less ready to go in now. According to the instructions, this should be in the car ready, and then I need to screw in the head unit once I slot it in. Conveniently, I didn't actually think there was actually any space, but the Honda actually did leave 2 holes here through this pocket, so you can actually put a screwdriver through it to get to these 2 screws, which I thought was like kind of cool. So yeah, I'm gonna put this back together, then put it in the car, and then slide the head unit in and try to fit it. The only issue about all this is it's gonna be a pain in the ass to take this out, then take this back out, because I haven't got my bulbs yet from Honda. They're on the way, and they're probably gonna come by September. I have the climate control all put back together, and it's just gonna be a pain in the ass taking this all apart again, just changing out these bulbs for here, and there's 2 here. And then I noticed as soon as I try to slide this through the slot, these bolts didn't clear, so I just swapped them out for these countersunk ones. Hopefully this will slide in now. So lads, important that you test fit everything first before you fucking start like finalizing everything, because if I threw this in now and then I found out this doesn't go in, I'll be, oh man, I'll be screwed. Like, okay, it's in. The countersunk bolts is the way to go, okay? So basically, instead of sliding it in straight, I had to just go from left to right. Once it, like, the screw or bolt passes one side, I just shimmy it to the other side, and then keep going like this, and then it'll eventually just go in. I like how this actually matches the OEM plastic, like the texture. Looks nice. What I discovered is those 2 holes that you're supposed to mount to the dash and then put screws in, that sort of bracket doesn't exist on my dash. What I'm presuming is because this is a pre-facelift EK4 climate control, but the actual whole dashboard is from a facelift. So they're meant to run that double din, but I'm keeping this. So I'm guessing because these dashes run the double din, they don't actually have that bracket for you to mount the head unit on the pre-facelift single din climate controls. So I'm just gonna slot this in and hope that it doesn't rattle around, and that this fascia plate is enough to keep it from moving in and out. Like, so it's in now. Looks very neat and tidy. Let's see if it fires up. Yep. Success. It's all in Japanese, of course. Oh, it's English. That's grand then. Shut up. Yes. Ooh. Okay. So I'm just gonna set that up and pick it up from when I finish. So I have the auxiliary and the USB routed into the glove box. I'll probably tidy up later. You can actually change the color settings. I tried to match it with the OEM climate control, which is like an amber or orange. But yeah, it works.
It's a bit confusing because everything is in Japanese, dude. I'll probably just keep it like this, just so I can see the name of the songs.